Well, fans, welcome to Racing Action from Flamboro Downs for this Sunday evening. And right now, we'd like to draw your attention to the paddock and I want to welcome the members of the Delvin Miller Harness Driving Association who will be competing in tonight's second and fourth races of Billings Series amateur event. These individuals compete in amateur races at numerous tracks in North America. These amateur drivers do not receive driver's fees, but rather donate these fees to charitable causes. One of the drivers in tonight's race, Nello Guglielmi, who represented Canada in the World Amateur Driving Championship in Finland in August. Also racing tonight is John Calabrese, who represented the U.S. in the same world competition. At this time, Nello and John will present a charitable donation check for $1,000 to Habitat for Humanity. And receiving the check on behalf of Habitat for Humanity is Representative Dave Drew. Please show your appreciation for this group of drivers for their generosity and wish them well here this evening in races 2 and 4. It is now 15 minutes to post time. Welcome to Racing Action. Pardon me. 10 minutes to post time to our first race. Let's get a look at the changes on this evening's card of racing. Note the track condition listed as sloppy. And note there are no changes races 1 through 5. No changes races 1 through 5. Race 6-3, roll the bet. Blind to open bridle. That's blind to open bridle. Race 7-2, Nanny Bernice. Blinkers to blind bridle. Blinkers to blind. Race 8, number 8, Locour Chapeau, scratched. Race 8, number 8, Locour Chapeau, scratched. And races 9 through 11, no changes. No changes, races 9 through 11. The field for race number 1 is on parade. 1 is Mama Better Dance. Anthony Hahn for Gabby Sasso and Jeffrey Corchesney. Number 2 is Pink Sky. Tyler Moore drives, trains, and owns along with Ralph and Sandra Pitt. And number 3 is Sunshine Play. Carl Thomas for Carmel Racing. And number 4 is Twice the Delight. Chase and Ride for Tim Myers and Glenby Farms. 5 is Lady Mansfield. Sammy Fillion for Blair Burgess and Kenneth Seastrom. Number 6, Absolution. Daryl Thiessen for Jack Moisevan, Joanne Colville, and Nancy McNevin. And number 7, Sir Cassidy. Eddie Hensley for Mike Rive and Gary Silifant. Number 8 is I Dream of Jeannie. J.B. Renault for Julie Walker and Leonard Gamble. And 9, Wicked Craving. It's Travis Henry for Anthony Beaton and Casey Coleman. And Hut Racing. It's a field of 9 for race number 1. First of 11 dashes on a Sunday night. And let's get a look at some of the main players in this field. And I want to start with number 9, Wicked Craving. Well, it is the trailer post, but this is one sent up by Anthony Beaton that's already got 3 runner-up finishes in just 6 starts, and most recently was in a grassroots final. Now, it didn't fare well, but the last 2 races didn't work out all that well. But if you look further down the page, you see this one finishing second in a grassroots in 54-2 back in the middle of August, and now gets to race here in a maiden class. You'd have to think that Wicked Craving, when you do a speed comparison with the rest of this field, should have a pretty solid shot. Of course, has to work out a trip from the trailer post, but Travis Henry's having a very good year. Wicked Craving, 6-5 on the board. Number 1, Mama Better Dance, is one that danced out to the lead 2 races ago from post 4 and finished second to Doc's Love, and that was the second of 2 runner-up finishes, and was also second here September the 8th. Most recently was 4th, beaten almost 10 lengths, but Mama Better Dance from the inside could be a solid player in this Dash 4 share. And number 6, Absolution, makes a first career start. Has had 2 qualifiers, 27-1 final quarter in the most recent qualifiers. So maybe Absolution has something. And a 3-year-old McWicked filly, Daryl Thiessen for Jack Moisev, and is currently 15-1 on the board. And number 5, Lady Mansfield, is 5-1, coming in off of a much better last race, finishing second. Hadn't made the top 3 in the first 3 starts, but last time out, beaten only 2 lengths in a mile of 57-4. Lady Mansfield, Sammy Fillion for Blair Burgess, should have a good shot to be on the ticket here, 5-1. The money's on 9, Wicked Craving on the board. Even money. And note in race number 3, a scratch of number 6, Esquire. Race 3, scratch 6, Esquire. Gate is rolling for race number 1. Mama, Better Dance, Pink Sky, Sunshine Play on the inside. In the center, Twice the Delight, Lady Mansfield. To the outside, Absolution, Street Cassidy, I Dream of Jeannie. And the second tier, Wicked Craving. Field of 9, race number 1. It's a soggy Sunday at the Downs. And the field for race 1 is at the start of the rough, and Twice the Delight, Pink Sky, Mama Better Dance, Sunshine Play, Wicked Craving, Lady Mansfield, and they work their way around that first turn, and right now it is Pink Sky coming on to get the lead. Pink Sky, Mama Better Dance, and Twice the Delight is racing third. Wicked Craving got out well from the trailer post to be fourth right now. Then it is Sunshine Play, Lady Mansfield, Absolution, Street Cassidy, and then trailing the field is I Dream of Jeannie, but right now Pink Sky has the front. Pink Sky leads as they race their way on past the opening quarter in 29 and 2. Has a lead of 2 1/4. Mama Better Dance and Twice the Delight is third. Wicked Craving is racing fourth and is still on the inside, but now is going to come out and is going to get the cover of Twice the Delight, who took out from third. They work off the turn and roll towards us, and fifth on the outside, Lady Mansfield. Then Sunshine Play up the inside. Trailing 3 are Absolution, Street Cassidy, and I Dream of Jeannie. Halftime was recorded in 1:01. Pink Sky leads towards the 5/8. Pink Sky off-stride, I Dream of Jeannie. It is Pink Sky and racing position second. Mama Better Dance, Twice the Delight. Wicked Cravings on the back of Twice the Delight, but still about 4.5 lengths from the front. And Lady Mansfield is fifth. And now 3 wide, Wicked Craving is coming on. Wicked Craving is craving the front now. It is Pink Sky and Wicked Craving, who's now moving second and bearing down on Pink Sky. It is Pink Sky leading by about a half a length over Wicked Craving. Mama Better Dance, Twice the Delight on the inside, Absolution, and on the outside, Lady Mansfield closing 3/4, 1:31. Wicked Craving has come to Pink Sky. They share the lead as they turn for home. Wicked Craving, Pink Sky, and then on the inside, Mama Better Dance, and on the outside, Lady Mansfield. Wicked Craving, Pink Sky's hanging tough, but Wicked Craving on the outside is going to stick a nose on the wire in front against Pink Sky, and then Absolution and Lady Mansfield. 2:01 and 2, Wicked Craving. Coming back into the Grimsby Chrysler winner's circle is 9, Wicked Craving. Travis Henry, the winning drive. Wicked Craving, trained by Anthony Beaton. The owners Casey Coleman and Dumaine Haven Farm and Hunt Racing. The 2-year-old McWicked Bay filly, first career win. 2:01 and 2. The first race payouts 9, Wicked Craving, 320, 280, 210, 2 Pink Sky, 620 and 490, and 9 Absolution 440. $2 exact or 1880, dollars try 140.05, dollar super 470.25. First race order finish in the top 528 643 791. That's 528 643 791. Field 4, race number 2 is on post parade. Billings Amateur Driving Series. 1 is ABC. Robert Siravidini for Courtney Robson. Number 2 is Marco Polo. Julie Walker for Mitchell Tierney and Miley Tierney. Number 3 is Choreographer. Ryan Clements for Scott West. 4 is Devil's Peak. Matthew Zuccarello for Tess Waxman and Carmelo Shime. And number 5 is Time Stand Still. Mark Pilon for Gabby Sasso and Joe Tonelli. Number 6, Rising Dragon. John Calabrese for Kim Smith. And number 7 is Macalco. Anthony Varuso for Darren Rayner and Nui Eftimiadis and Matthew Hardy Eftimiadis. It is Mocking a Trick. Danny St. Pierre for Francis Gilmet. And 9 is Artistic Pick. Nello Guglielmi for Joe Pereira and Chelsea Pereira. Field of 9, race number 2, the Billings Amateur Driving Series. And let's get a quick look at this field. And we're going to start with number 3, Choreographer. 2-1 on the board. And one that should fare really well in this class. And Choreographer has a lot of back class. Has 2 wins in the past 3 starts. Last time out did tail off in the late going, but still overall, I think Choreographer could give Ryan Clements a good shot here to get a win. And Choreographer, this is one that's got 8 wins on the year and has 33 lifetime, more than 310,000 earned lifetime. Choreographer, 2-1. One thing, has gate speed, a favorable post, and oftentimes in these Billings series, it's really handy if you can just blast to the front, because that's the simplest and easiest way to drive is go to the front and don't look back. Choreographer has the ability to do that. 5, Time Stand Still. Mark Pilon for Gabby Sasso, and Time Stand Still is one that's hit the board 9 out of 16 this year, including a win last time out. Now is up 1 level for this start, but still off a win. Time Stand Still has to be a consideration and is 5-1. Marc-Andre Pilon driving. Number 9, Artistic Pick, Mello Nello driving, and 1 sent up by Joe Pereira. And Artistic Pick is having a really good year. This is one that can be a bit win shy, though. Over the past 2 seasons, 7 wins, but 19 seconds and 14 thirds. Artistic Pick is one that can race very effectively from off the pace if need be, and may be able to work out a trip. Mello Nello and Artistic Pick is 10-1. And number 2, Marco Polo, was racing consistently well before last race not being as good. But look, it did have 2 good starts at Mohawk before that last one at Mohawk. And the last time we saw this one here in a class below this one, second beaten a neck, Marco Polo and Julie Walker is 6-1. Number 3, Choreographer, though, is the 2-1 betting favorite in my top choice. Field 4, race number 2. It's a field of 9 taking up their positions as they approach the top of the stretch. Field for the second is at the start of the rough. Choreographer in Time Stand Still, Marco Polo, Devil's Peak, and ABC, Rising Dragon. Artistic pick. Now it is back to Macalco, second last, and trailing the field is Machina Treg, and the field works their way on into the backstretch, and Choreographer was able to make the early lead. Marco Polo is second. Time Stand Still on the outside, still driving, and is now second on the outside and pointed towards the front. It is Choreographer. Time Stand Still. Marco Polo. Devil's Peak on the outside is racing fourth. ABC is fifth, and Artistic Pick on the inside is sixth, and then it is back to Machina Trick and Rising Dragon and Macalco. But Choreographer has control of this one right now for Ryan Clements and leads it by about a length and 3/4 as they come off the turn. Then Marco Polo on the inside. Time Stand Still on the outside. First up third. Hasn't seen the pylons yet. ABC is fourth, and then Devil's Peak and Rising Dragon. An Artistic Pick was able to get off the pylons, and then it is back to Macalco and Machina Trek. Half of 58-1. Choreographer leading Marco Polo by 2. ABC is third. Racing fourth is Rising Dragon. Macalco is fifth. Devil's Peak, and then on the inside, Time Stand Still is backing away. And then it is back to Artistic Pig, and then it is Machina Trek, and they hustle their way on towards 3/4, and it is still Choreographer. 3/4, 128-1 off of 58-1 halftime, and it is Choreographer leading by 2 1/4. Marco Polo, ABC, and Rising Dragon, then Macalco, and then it is back to Artistic Pick as the field turns for home. It's still Choreographer looking to go coast to coast on down the stretch drive they come, and Choreographer and Ryan Clements. Marco Polo. Choreographer's going to win. Marco Polo is second. ABC and Rising Dragon 158-4. Back into the Grimsby Chrysler winner's circle is 3 Choreographer. Choreographers, 9-year-old Well Said Bay Gelding, owned by Scott West, who's also the trainer. It's the 9th win for Choreographer this year, 34th lifetime. Second race payouts 3 choreographer 330, 270, 230, 2 Marco Polo 680, 310, 1 ABC 390, $2 exactor 2420, dollar try 5075, dollar super 270.05. Double of 9 and 3 $6.60. The second race order finish from the top down is 321-794-586. That's 321-794-586 on the bottom. on Post Parade. One Woolenack, Tyler Moore for Kenny Ellis. Number 2, Classy Guy, Daryl Thiessen for Jeff Graham and Kerry Howard. And number 3 is Andy Over, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. And for Stonebridge Zoo, Sammy Filia for Brian Lawrence and Smirk Incorporated. 5 is Doubles and Bubbles, Scott Kohler for Jeffrey Gillis. Number 6 is scratched. 7, Halo at 7, Brett McDonough for Connie Chisholm and David Chisholm. 8 is Malone, Colin Kelly for Mark Goddard and Howard Kaufman and Bryn Mawr and Joshua Kaufman. It's a field of 7 for race number 3. Well, let's get a look at this field for the third dash, and the ones that I think are the ones to get a look at. We'll start with number 3, Andy Over, and one that, raced well in this class last time. Oh, but as a heavy betting favorite, third beaten a length and 3/4 just isn't quite good enough, but gets another try at this level. Look, did race in the preferred class and was competitive at that level, and Andy Over really should be able to get over this track and get a job done here. 4-5. We're going to stay right there with Hurricane Hensley and Andy Over. We're not bailing just because of last time. Oh, yeah, I took him on top, but it didn't work out. But I'm coming right back. 4-5, though. Not much of a price. Others to take a look at in here. How about one Woolenack? This is one that I've seen a lot of this year and has been really decent. Has made almost $2,000 a start of the year. And Woolenack has held his own against some competitive ones. Now, hasn't been quite as good of late, but still 2 races ago in a decent group. Was third. Gets an inside post. You do see this one flashing gate speed August 31st at Georgian Downs, blasting to the front from post 1. Tried to wire the field. A couple got by, but there were a couple of really good ones. Delgado and Twist of Tabby. Woolenack 4-1. Should be a main player. Tyler drives for Kenny Ellis. And number 4, Stonebridge Zeus, raced well at Georgian Downs on the closing night of the meet, but then took about 5 weeks off and came back. And last time out was okay, but can be much better than that. Stonebridge Zeus certainly could be better in this spot. Sammy Filia, Brian Lawrence, strong connection. Stonebridge Zeus, I expect coming back on this much tighter rotation since that October 5th start to be much more effective. Stonebridge Zeus is 5-1. And number 5, Doubles and Bubbles, is 4-1 on the board. Now, the last start was September the 22nd, finishing third, but missed a start due to sickness. Set up a Jeff Gillis. Doubles and Bubbles and Scotty Coulter, probably one you can use towards the bottom of the ticket. Doubles and Bubbles, 4-1. Not sure I like this one on top. Would like it better if not scratch vet sick from the last start, but racing out of a proven long-time barn of Jeff Gillis, Scotty Coulter driving, so Doubles and Bubbles, 4-1. It's a field of 7 for the third. They're moving in behind the gate. It's Woolenack and Classy Guy on the inside. In the center, Andy Over, Stonebridge Zeus, and Doubles and Bubbles. And to the outside, Low at 7, and Malone. Field for race number 3. He is at the start of the rough. Low at 7 is going to pop out. Classy Guy, Woolenack, then Andy Over, and Stonebridge Zeus, and Doubles and Bubbles, and Malone is trailing the field. Low at 7 has got the lead. Hello at 7's leading by a couple right now. And Woolenack is racing second. Classy Guy is third. Andy Over is in mid-pack fourth in front of Stonebridge Zeus and Doubles and Bubbles. And Malone is trailing the field, and they race their way on to the opening quarter. On top is Brett McDonald, and Halo, it's Heaven. And racing second, Woolenack. Classy Guy third. Andy Over is racing fourth. Stonebridge Zeus is fifth. Trailing pair, Doubles and Bubbles and Malone. 28-4 opening quarter. And they work their way off the turn, heading on up towards the half, and hit low at 7, leading as they drive on towards us with Wolanak racing position second, Classy Guy third, and then Andy Over now is moving first over, and Stomber Zeus follows on the outside, back to Doubles and Bubbles and Malone, 59 and 2 halftime, 30 and 3 second panel, and they work their way on into the backstretch. Halo at 7, still the one to beat, leads a couple of lengths over Wolanak. Andy Over is advanced up the third. Classy Guy, Stonebridge Zeus, Doubles and Bubbles and Malone. On down the backstretch they go. Halo at 7 with the front, but Wolanak on the outside is threatening to take the lead. Wolanak grabs the front from Halo at 7. Andy Over is racing position to third, as right now it is Wolanak leading by about 3/4 of a length over Halo at 7. Andy Over third, Classy Guys racing fourth, and then Stonebridge Zeus and Doubles and Bubbles and Malone. 3/4, 129 and 2. Halo at 7 is fighting back on the inside. Wolanak in the center of the track has a very slim lead. Andy Over is out wide and down to the inside as they turn from his Classy Guy up the passing lane. And it is 3 across the track. Wolanak digging in late. Wolanak is going to come by and win. Andy Over is second. Then Classy Guy, Halo at 7 fourth, 201 flats. There's a look at the winner. One Wolanak. Tyler Moore, the winning driver. Kenny Ellis, the trainer and lessee. Wolanak is a 4-year-old wheeling and dealing brown gelding. It's the 7th win this year and 10th win lifetime. Wolanak in the Grimsby Chrysler Winners Circle. The third race payouts: 1 Wolanak, 1520, 320, and 250. 3 Andy Over, 210, 210. 2 Classy Guy, 370. $2 exact or 27.20. Dollar try, 87.45. Dollar super, 241.95. third race. So her finish from the top. So 13256 scratch 47. That's 13256 scratch 47 on the bottom. Field for race number 4 is on parade. 1, Winter Graham. It is Matthew Zuccarello for Courtney Robson. Number 2 is Cove Beach, Anthony Varuso for Chris Hill. 3 is Katie's Delight, Robert Ciravadini for Francis Gilmet. And 4 is Keep It in Perspective, Daniel St. Pierre for Paul Meegans and Stacy Newman. Number 5, Rambaran Rose, Nella Guglielmi for Pat Rouleau and Stephanie DiPietro and Don Carswell and Henry Vertoli. Number 6, Tobin's Wish, Joan Calabres for James McConnell. 7, Missy Rocks, Marc-Andre Pelon for Pamela Goodale. 8 is Maple, Julie Walker for Des Waxman and Michelle Attard and John Allaire. Field of 8, race number 4. Let's get a look at this field. It is another Billings Amateur Driving Series event, and I'm going to start with number 2, Cove Beach, Anthony Varuso. He's had a lot of starts, 176 drives this year, has a 274 driving average, so Anthony's done very well for himself, and Cove Beach has raced reasonably well of late. I think Cove Beach fits well in here. This is a fairly balanced bunch. I give Cove Beach and Anthony Varuso for Chris Hill a slight nod, 9-2. Number 5, Rambaran Rose and Melonello, and this is one that drops from Mohawk, and well, the last time we saw this one here is September the 19th from the trailer post, second beaten half a length in 57-4. Rambaran Rose, I think, fits very well. Now, one that's a bit win shy. The last 2 seasons, 8 wins, 18 runner-up finishes, and 14 thirds, but Rambaran Rose should be in the hunt, 5-2. Number 3, Katie's Delight, coming in from Batavia, and the last race of Batavia was the best of the recent bunch, and one that was a solid earner last year, but this year things haven't been going well for Katie's Delight, but maybe that last race is a sign of better things to come, and Francis Gilmet for Robert Ciravadini driving Katie's Delight, 8-1. And 1, Winter Graham and Matthew Zuccarello drives for Courtney Robson, and Inside Post, and was a winner last race here, now in the bottom class, but a win and a second in the past 2, so good form. And the Inside Post, Winter Graham and Matthew Zuccarello is the 8-5 betting favorite. It's a field of 8. It's race number 4, going to post shortly. The starting gate is rolling for the 4th. Winter Graham, Cove Beach on the inside with Katie's Delight. In the center, Keep It in Perspective, and Rambaran Rose into the outside. Tobin's Wish, Missy Rocks, and Maple. It's a field of 8 for the 4th dash. And there, At the start of the rough, keep it in perspective. Cove Beach on the inside. Rambaron Rose and Missy Rocks as the field charges on into that first turn. But on the inside, it is Cove Beach establishing the lead. Keep it in perspective is going to get into the pocket. In front of Rambaron Rose, and then Katie's Delight and Winter Graham and Missy Rocks, and then Tobin's Wish, and trailing is Maple. Cove Beach, Anthony Varuso has the front right now. Keep it in perspective, and Daniel St. Pierre is racing second. Rambaron Rose and Melonello Guglielmi is third. Katie's Delight, Robert Cirovidini is racing fourth. Winter Graham and Matthew Zuccarello on the inside. Missy Rocks and racing on the outside as they work on around the turn. 29 seconds is that opening quarter, and they work their way off the turn. They come on towards us off at 29 at halftime. Cove Beach, Anthony looking over his right shoulder and, can't see anybody coming yet. On the inside, keep it in perspective in the pocket, and Rambaron Rose is third, and Katie's Delight is fourth. Missy Rocks now has moved to the outside, then back to Winter Graham and Tobin's Wish, and Maple trailing. 1 minute, 3/5 the halftime, and Cove Beach leads. Keep it in perspective with Rambaron Rose third, and then Missy Rocks on the outside, trying to get up a little bit closer now for Marc-Andre Pilon, and sharing fourth, and now takes fourth alone. Katie's Delight's fifth down to the inside, and then it is Winter Graham sixth, and for the back, Tobin's Wish and Maple. 3/4, 131 and 2, and Cove Beach leads by about 2.5 lengths over Keep It in Perspective, and Missy Rocks is racing third. Then Rambaron Rose and Winter Graham and Katie's Delight. Cove Beach as the field turns for home. Cove Beach leads by 2.25. It is Cove Beach. Keep It in Perspective up the inside is closing a bit, but Cove Beach is still digging in. Cove Beach is going to win. Keep It in Perspective, Rambaron Rose, and then Missy Rocks. 202 and 2. Back in front of the Grimsby Chrysler winner's circle is number 2, Cove Beach, Anthony Varuso, the winning drive. Cove Beach is a 5-year-old lion, somewhere Bay Mare, trained by Chris Hill, 4th win this year, 10th lifetime. Cove Beach and Anthony Varuso taking race number 4. The 4th race payouts. Number 2, Cove Beach, 620. 370, 234. Keep it in perspective, 780 and 410. 5, Rambar and Rose, 230. The $2 exactor, 50, $90 try, 80, 50. Dollar super, 742.20. And the dollar pick, 3 of 3, 61.50. For the fifth on parade, one, She's Lawless. Sky Coulter, Shane Barrington, a Max Stable. Number 2 is My Last Kiss. JB Renault for Julie Walker and Francis Richard Incorporated and Dr. John Bradbury. Number 3 is Ace 44 Rebel. Brett McDonald for Craig Gilmore and Dana White. And number 4 is Patty Melt. Steve Byron for Dale Hurd and Antonio Tangretta. Five, Maple Shadow. Colin Keller for Anita Willett and Luke Willett. And Colin shares in ownership. Number 6, Wildcat Watching. Daryl Thiessen for Dale Hurd and Wildcat Stables and Antonio Tangretta. And 7, Wine Delight. Natasha Day drives and trains for Doug Millard. 8 is Forever Better. Sammy Filia for Blair Burgess and Kenneth Seastrom. It's a field of 8 for race number 5. This dash features the start of the pick 3. Let's get a look at this field and some of the main players in it. Number 2, My Last Kiss, is one that was racing well before trying the no-winners at 3 here last race. Didn't fare as well. Now is in the non-winners at 2. Now was racing at Grand River in the class in between the maidens and non-winners at 2, but also you see a start there in non-winners at 2. Didn't work out well. My Last Kiss, though, overall has shown enough recently that I think that My Last Kiss has a decent shot here to come right back in, be very competitive. JB Renault for Julie Walker and My Last Kiss, 6-1 on the board. Number 8, Forever Better, well, has drawn poorly, but did beat this class last time out and did it from pose position 8, got out second, and then was able to come on and win by a nose. So certainly Forever Better, that was pretty impressive. That's why 3-1 again is getting a lot of money, because has a win and a second beat in a nose in the last 2, both of them in this class. Forever Better, Sammy Filia for Blair Burgess. Look, 5 wins in 11 starts on the year is 8 out of 11 in the top 3, but 5 wins. Impressive. 5-2. Number 1, She's Lawless, is a co-favorite and is one that did not do well last time out in the race. That Forever Better was a winner, finished 8th, but does show enough recent form to think that maybe She's Lawless can come back into form here. Look, you see a maiden win at the end of August at Grand River. 53-3 over that track. She's Lawless was able to get to the lead from an inside post. Could be much better on the inside. She's Lawless, Scotty Coulter for Shane Barrington, 2-1, a big bounce back candidate. And 5, Maple Shadow, is one that now makes a third start off a little bit of a rest, and did improve a bit last race and could improve some more. I think Maple Shadow, one that is 8 out of 12 in the top 3, has to be counted on here to bounce back and be a top 4 factor. Colin Kelly for the fine barn of Anita Willett. Maple Shadow is 9-1. Fans are on 1. She's Lawless at 2-1. I went with 2. My Last Kiss at 9-2. Gate is rolling for race number 5. She's Lawless, My Last Kiss. Ace 44 Rebel on the inside. In the center, Patty Melt, Maple Shadow. To the outside, Wildcat Watching, Wine Delight, and Forever Better. It's a field of 8 for race number 5. There at the start of the rough, and Patty Melton, forever better on the outside. My Last Kiss, Ace 44 Rebel, She's Lawless. Then Maple Shadow, Wildcat Watching, and Wine Delight. My Last Kiss made the front, but Forever Better wants to come on, and better the position by 1, and it is Forever Better. Now he's going to clear the front. My Last Kiss is racing second. Patty Melt is third. She's Lawless is rolling along in fourth in front of Ace 44 Rebel and Maple Shadow. Then Wildcat Watching and Wine Delay. It's Forever Better with the lead, 28 and 1 opening quarter. Forever Better, My Last Kiss, Patty Mel. She's Lawless on the outside now, is up and driving quickly. It's Forever Better, and then My Last Kiss and She's Lawless is racing on the outside. As the field comes off the turn, heading up towards the half, She's Lawless is racing second, coming first over. My Last Kiss fills the pocket on the outside. Ace 44 Rebel. Patty Melt is fifth, and then it is Maple Shadow, Wildcat Watching, and then Wine Delay. And as the field races into the backstretch of a half of 59, it is Forever Better dealing with She's Lawless. Forever Better and She's Lawless, and My Last Kiss on the inside. Ace 44 Rebel on the outside is about 2 3/4 lengths from the front. Forever Better trying to fend off She's Lawless. My Last Kiss on the inside third. Isn't able to stay up tight to Forever Better. It is Forever Better and She's Lawless. Ace 44 Rebel, My Last Kiss, and on the outside Maple Shadow. And then it is Wildcat Watching and Patty Melt and Wellback Wine Delight. It is Forever Better as the field turns for home, and Forever Better, and on down the stretch drive they come. Forever Better and Sammy Filia just sitting comfortable in the bike and is going to win it under wraps and take it by about 3.5. And She's Lawless, Wildcat Watching, Ace 44 Rebel, 158 and 3. There is a look at number 8, Forever Better, and Sammy Filia for Blair Burgess. The owner is Ken Seastrom. 4-year-old Better's Delight Bay Mare. 6th win in 12 starts for Forever Better, 158 and 3. Fifth race, payouts 8, Forever Better. 430, 250, 270, 1, She's Lawless. 450 and $4 and 6, Wildcat Watching, 730. $2 exactor, 20, $40 try, 159.60, super, 478.20. Note that the $1 pick five is 504.25. The fifth race, so we're finished from the tops at 264-58371. That's 264-58371. Field for race number 6 on parade. 1, Sporty's Best Bet, Todd Ratchford for Catherine Cochran and Kevin Kerr and Stephen Bastard. Number 2 is Drunk Dial, Colin Keller for Nita Willett and Morrison Racing. 3 is Roll the Bet, Austin Sorry for Rachel Andrew. And 4, Freed from Desire, Anthony Hunt for McCrone. 5, Red Trans Am, Jason Ryan for Brett Lester and Rebecca Williamson. Number 6, Mama's on a Roll, Brent McDonough for Ron McDonald and Brent McClannon. Number 7, Shimar's Lady Lucy, Travis Henry for Joe Pereira and Sheila Lewis. 8 is Fun A. It's Sammy Filyaw for Mike Nioski and Susan McKeegan. And 9 is Top Cut. Travis Cullen for Rodney Hughes and Alan Mitchell and Rosalie Den. To get a look at the field for the 6th race, features the Super High 5. We'll start with number 3, Roll the Bet. And fans, note in this 6th race, a Super High 5 of more than $4,000. Let's start with number 3, Roll the Bet. Equipment change, blind to open and bridle, and one that is making a second start off of the layoff. Had been off since June the 8th, so Roll the Bet is one that with 2 wins in 5 starts, I think is one that should have a good chance to bounce back. Look, that last race here, just not good at all, but never really got into the race, but maybe needed a start. But Roll the Bet now from post 3 instead of post 7, and the equipment change. Austin, sorry, Rachel Andrews, strong connections. Rachel's put up a 329 training average. 30 wins in 146 starts. Very well. Roll the Bet is 6-5, the favorite. Number 2, Drunk Dial, well, has had just one start, raced from way off the pace and came flying late to be beaten just a length and a half after being 14 lengths back at the quarter. Drunk Dial, if she can get rolling a little earlier, she could be a huge factor. But Drunk Dial's a 2-year-old and Roll the Bet's a 3-year-old. Sometimes it's just better to go with the 3-year-old over the 2-year-old, although get to this time of the year, it's less of a factor. Number 6, Mama's on a Roll. Back-to-back runner-up finishes for this 2-year-old Big Jim filly. Now, the first 3 starts wasn't all that good, but really has come on nicely now in those last 2. Set up a Ron McDonald. Ron's having a big year on the training side. Brett McDonald drives, and Mama's on a Roll should be one of the main players. Shocked at 13-1 because Mama's on a Roll does fit here as a solid contender. And 1, Sporty's Best Bet is 5-1 on the board. Has been racing consistently well of late. Doesn't have a win in 17 starts, but now comes into this one with 6 consecutive top 3 finishes. Before that was 0 for the top 3 in the first 11 career starts, but now 6 consecutive on the top 3 and the inside post. Probably has to be used somewhere on the ticket and is 5-1. Once again, note that Super High 5 carryover of more than $4,000. gate is rolling for race number 6. Sporty's best bet, Drunk Dial, rolled the bet on the inside. In the center, Freed from Desire and Red Trans Am. To the outside, Mama's on a roll. Shemar's Lady Lucy and Fun A in the second tier to Top Cut. Field of 9, race number 6, the Hump Race. On a soggy Sunday at Flamboro Downs, here they come. There at the start of the rough, and Freed from Desire, Red Trans Am, roll the bet, Sporty's best bet on the inside, and Shemar's Lady Lucy. But as the field sprints on into the turn, right now it is Roll the Bet who's got the lead, and then Freed from Desire is second, Sporty's best bet is third, then Red Trans Am, Top Cut on the inside, Drunk Dial, Racing 7, Shemar's Lady Lucy, and Mama's on a roll in Fun A, and Freed from Desire is able to come on and get the lead now. Red Trans Am is racing second, and Roll the Bet is position third. Sporty's best bet fourth. Shemar's Lady Lucy still marching on the outside is now fourth, and Sporty's best bet is fifth, and then it is back to Top Cut and Drunk Dial, and then Mama's on a roll in Fun A. It is right now Red Trans Am, 30 seconds, the opening quarter. Red Trans Am, Freed from Desire, Roll the Bet, and now stepping to the outside, Roll the Bet to come first over, giving cover to Shemar's Lady Lucy. Sporty's best bet is on the inside, fifth, and sixth is Top Cut, and seventh is Drunk Dial. Then Mama's on a roll in Fun A. 1 minute, 3/5 the halftime, and they work their way on into the backstretch, and it is Roll the Bet trying to roll on by Red Trans Am, and Roll the Bet leads as they work their way on down the backstretch, but that lead is slim, and it's about a neck right now half a length, and Red Trans Am on the inside tries to fight back. Those two have separated from the rest of the field. Freed from Desire is third. Shemar's Lady Lucy as they hustle on to three-quarters. Roll the Bet. Three-quarters, 129 and 2. And it is Roll the Bet. Red Trans Am, Freed from Desire is third. Then it is Top Cut, Drunk Dial on the inside. Sporty's best bet, and then Fun A. And the field turns for him off three-quarters, 129 and 2. And it is Roll the Bet in Austin. Sorry, on down the stretch where they come. Roll the Bet is rolling now and has this one put away. Roll the Bet. Freed from Desire is going to finish second. Red Trans Am, and then Sporty's best bet. 2-all, 1-1. Roll the Bet. Back in front of us is number 3, Roll the Bet, and Austin Sorry in the Grimsby Chrysler Winner's Circle. 3-year-old All Bets Off Bay filly, owned and trained by Rachel Andrew. Third win in just 6 starts this year. Third lifetime. Roll the Bet. The sixth race payouts 3, roll the bat, 250, 220, 210. 4, freed from desire, 1560. And 790 and 5 red Trans Am 490. $2 exactor 35.30. Dollar try 88.60. Dollar win for 84.60. Dollar high five $1,800 95 cents. Note the 20-cent high five was 360.19. The sixth race order finish from the top 461 238 957. That's 461 238 957 on the bottom. Fans, note the rest of the racing card this evening is going to be canceled due to unsafe track conditions. The rest of the race card, due to the heavy rain, canceled due to unsafe track conditions. Racing action resumes on Wednesday evening. Our first race will go to post at 6:35 p.m.